Hey everybody, my name is Tim from motorgearexpert.com, and today I want to tell you something about the weight of bikes. It's a question I see that's been googled a lot. How much does a motorcycle weigh? It's mainly because of two reasons. One, if you're a smaller person, you might be wondering if you can hold a bike. You don't want to have a motorcycle that's too heavy for you. And on the second hand, also people want to know how much it weighs because they might want to take it on a hitch carrier with their RV or something when they go on holidays, or maybe in a flatbed truck or something. I've divided the different types of motorcycles in different types of groups because they all have their different weights, and well, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about them. I'll put a picture of each type here behind me so that you know what type of motorcycle I am talking about. So first of all, choppers. Choppers are one of the heaviest types of bikes. The old vintage models are usually the heaviest because they have been built of very heavy materials back in the days when they were being built. Typically they weigh around 500 to 900 pounds, so we take an average of 700 pounds, which is 315 kilograms. So those are the heaviest type of bikes you'll find. Next up, adventure bikes, very popular these days. And adventure bikes typically around 550 pounds, which is 250 kilograms. It depends on what's with the bike. Sometimes people use these cases, the panniers. They can increase the weight quite dramatically, especially when you have them packed with stuff to go camping, for example. Just remember that adds extra weight to the motorcycle itself. One of the lighter motorcycles are dirt bikes. Dirt bikes are usually around 220 pounds, which is 100 kilograms. You can just put them on a flatbed truck, for example. So you put the bike on your truck if it's not road legal, and then you drive to the spot where you want to go and drive with your dirt bike. And when you're done, you just put it in your truck again and drive home. So it's really helpful that they are so lightweight. Next up, touring bikes. Touring bikes are usually also pretty heavy, maybe even heavier than choppers. They're 900 pounds or 400 kilograms. Yeah, they're packed with stuff. They have like radios, an extra seat, antenna, boxes, panniers as well. They're made for long drives, so you can drive with them for ages over the highway. But all of that adds a lot of weight. Then sport bikes. Sport bikes usually 400 pounds or 180 kilograms. Sorry. I have to look down a little bit because I wrote it down here. So yeah, you can say that usually the heavier the engine is, the bigger the engine is, the heavier the motorcycle is. So a 1000cc sport bike is usually heavier than a 600cc sport bike, mainly because the engine is one of the heaviest parts of the motorcycle itself. Next up, cafe racers. They are approximately 450 pounds or 200 kilograms. However, they're usually like handmade, you know, people make them themselves, so the weight can vary a bit. Also, the question is it a real old bike, or is it one of those newer bikes that have like the vintage look? The older bikes are usually more heavier than the newer bikes because of the materials. They are built with much heavier materials. And last but not least, scooters. We can discuss if they are motorcycles or not, but you'll find them in big cities, mainly in Europe and Asia. They're very lightweight, 250 pounds or 115 kilograms. They're easy to handle, and in some countries you can even drive them with a driving license, like a car driving license. I hope this helped. I hope this video helped you. Do you want to know more about it? Just go to motorgearexpert.com/weight. So motorgearexpert.com/weight, and there you'll find my complete infographic with 21 examples of motorcycle weight. So you can always go there and check out what the different weights of the different motorcycles are. Hope to see you in the next video, and drive safe. Bye.